News FM. Good evening, welcome to News FM. I'm Liow Xiang.
I'm Contact Wang.
According to Astro Awani, the nation was rocked by news that broke late into the night about the eastern shores of Sabah being invaded by a group of armed men on 11th of February 2013. The group, comprising over 100 people, was quickly identified to be followers of self-proclaimed Sultan of Sulu, Jamalo Kiram III. They were led by Jamalo's brother Akbimuddin Kiram. They were hailing from Pulau Simunau of Tawi-Tawi in the southern Philippines. The group first entered Malaysian waters by boat on February 9 and gathered in stages at Felda Sahabat 17 in Kampung Tandor, Lahad Datu, as a means of reclaiming part of Borneo as their ancestral land. This forced some 80 locals to flee from their homes. Upon being discovered by fishermen, the Filipino rebels broke into smaller groups and entered several locations in the village, including Kampung Sungai Bakau.
On 14th of February, Prime Minister Dato Sri Najib announced that the Malaysia government would negotiate with the group before ousting them from the area. Then, Inspector General of Police Tan Sri Ismail Omar said negotiations with the group were in progress to find the best solution without bloodshed. For your information, the tussle between Malaysia and the Philippines over Sabah had been a long-standing issue. In this case, the Sulus wanted Sabah to be returned to them, claiming it was seized by the British from their government. But Malaysia had always rejected the Philippines' territorial claim to Sabah as it deemed that Sabah residents had exercised their right to self-determination when they worked to join the Malaysian Federation in 1963.
Nevertheless, the Sulu Sultanate also lost their rights in the Madrid Protocol of 1885 when their predecessor Spain relinquished all their claims to Sabah, giving all control to Malaysia's predecessors, the British. However, it was subsequently learned that the Malaysian embassy in the Philippines were issuing checks for Rm 5,300 to the legal counsel of the heirs of the Sultan of Sulu, in keeping with the terms of an 1887 agreement. While Malaysia considered it as annual session payment for the disputed state, the Sultan's descendants considered it as rental. Many then called for the Malaysian government to reduce or even stop the session payment altogether, including our former Prime Minister of Malaysia, Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, and a lawyer of the opposition party, Kapil Singh. Also, the first shootout between Malaysian security forces and a small group of Filipino rebels broke out on the 1st of March, when the latter tried to break a police blockade in Kampung Tandor. The Malaysian Prime Minister, Dato Sri Najib Razak, confirmed that the event had left 2 police commandos dead, while Sabah Police Commissioner Dato Hamzah Taib confirmed that 12 of Kiram's followers were killed in action. At this juncture, the Philippines government seemed to totally leave the fate of the Royal Sulu Army in the hands of the Malaysian security forces. Kopnya Obstalat, the mopping stage, also saw ground troops going door to door to sniff out the intruders. However, none of them were caught. On 11th of March, Kampung Tandor was finally secured by Malaysian security forces, together with the bodies of 22 Sulu gunmen recovered. Despite the death, the Kiram family insisted that its army will stay put in Sabah and they will not surrender.
On 29th of June, UPS Daulah ended when it was replaced by the Eastern Sabah Security Command, also known as ESCOM. The body is now responsible for security arrangement in the area, covering all operations from northern Kudat to southeastern Tawau. This is to ensure that Sabah's eastern sea borders remain safe. A 24-hour ESCOM operation room was also announced on 12th of August. The aftermath of Lahad Datu standoff reportedly saw a total of 68 deaths. 56 from the Sulu Sultanate, 9 from the Malaysian authorities, and 6 civilians.
That's all for today. I'm Liow Xiang.
I'm Kon Dakwa.
Thanks for listening to News FM. Have a nice day.